Got everything ready to go. Let's make pizza. Welcome back to Katie's Roots and Recipes. My name's Katie if you're new here. If you're not, welcome back. Today I'm stepping into the kitchen because I have a few things going on right now. We're going to a friend's house for dinner tomorrow night. So she's making soup and I'm gonna make the dessert and the bread. And we're also having pizza for dinner tonight. So I wanna make the bread dough for pizza and we're just gonna get into the kitchen and start making dinner and prep the things that we need for tomorrow as well. My kitchen is a little bit of a mess right now, so I'm gonna start my bread doughs and get them rising, like the pizza dough, the bread, all that stuff. And then, I don't know if you can see, I just have some dishes and a few things that need to be put away, but I'm going to get started with the breads and get them rising. While they're rising, I'm going to clean up the dishes, put stuff away, and just tidy up the kitchen, and then we'll start making the toppings for dinner tonight. For the breads today, I am going to use fresh milled flour, but I will try and find some recipes that use all-purpose flour that you guys can use if you want to make this in your home, because I do know that not everybody can make fresh milled flour in their home. But I really am kind of adamant about sticking with the fresh milled flour because I have noticed such a difference in my blood glucose levels. Just feeling more stable when I'm consuming the fresh milled flour versus when I'm using all-purpose white flour. And I have actually been experimenting with converting all-purpose flour recipes into fresh milled flour recipes. And the conversion is very simple. The conversion is 1 1/4 cup of fresh milled flour for every 1 cup of all-purpose flour. And that allows you to convert most recipes. Now it would be good to like trial some of those recipes and see if it actually works that way, and just make sure that it is correct when you're doing that. Let's step into today's video. All right, this says the pizza dough is done. It looks really soft to me. So I might just let it keep kneading for a bit yet. I did leave it set. For the 20 minutes or the 15 minutes it needed to absorb the moisture. But it's It's still really sticky, and that's not how pizza dough should be. So we're gonna need it a little bit yet. We might have to add some flour. All right, this is the pizza dough. It just really looks like a wet dough to me. So we're gonna leave it set and trust the process. Got my bread dough going. Probably the best looking dishwasher you've ever seen. That's right. So G was grinding the meat. He's cleaning up the machine and washing up, and then we're gonna make some pizza.
This is fun.
Yeah. So I have all of my bread dough ready for tomorrow night for dinner. I'm going to put all of this stuff away because I'm done with it now. And then we roasted these so that I can make a pumpkin dessert for tomorrow night. I think I'm going to make that pumpkin pie dessert like I did last night, or like a roasted honey nut squash dessert. So we'll make a simple pumpkin crisp or a honey nut squash crisp with a flour sugar topping for the dessert tomorrow night. Have I made them for them before? I did an apple one. I know I did an apple one. Did I do a pumpkin one before?
I don't know. And it's been long. I think
maybe I'll see if I can find something else to make with the honey nut squash. Because I have made desserts for them a few times before, and I want to make sure I'm not making the same thing. All right, this might get a little bit dark down here. My favorite thing about preserving in the summer months is the fact that I can walk into my basement and do some grocery shopping. So our basement is a work in progress. Let me show you. Okay, look at my onion seedlings. Aren't they so pretty? All right, I think they're getting a little bit too close to the lights. They need a haircut at this point. I'm gonna chop them back so they can keep growing. I don't know why that one's leaning out the side. But these are not all the onions that I'm gonna be doing. I have a few more that I need to make. I need to sort through some of my squashes. But this is the power strip that I use for my grow lights. And it has all these settings you can set for when your lights go on or off. And I have these programmed. I think they go off at 11:30 at night and come back on at 5:30 or 6:30 in the morning. So I need to do a test on that. I need to do a test on it and make sure that it is actually working the way that I have it to be. But my onions are growing and it's doing something. They would be shriveling up down here if they didn't have any light. So I think I need to plant some more onion seedlings. Let me show you. I'm sorry if you're not into gardening stuff, but I have some yellow onion seed. I think that was old because one of these did not germinate very well. I think I'm gonna do a couple hundred more of the yellow onions, and then I'm also going to do some of the Walla Walla candy onions. So yeah, I have some more onion seedlings. I actually have a bunch of seeds I'm gonna be starting here. I'm not sure when you guys are gonna see that, but I'm gonna get it out here in another week or two because I need to, for my peace of mind, for my emotional, for my soul, I need to get my hands into the soil and just plant a few more things. So plus my my Chinese cabbage, my brassicas and stuff, I think I need to get that started soon because I'm going to plant those out. I mean, as soon as I can get into the soil, probably in April sometime. Those are all going into the ground, so I need to get them started now so that they're big enough to go into the soil. All right, we have a cold room down here with all of our anything kind of related to canning and drying stuff is in here. It's really cold right now. Let me see. It is currently 50 degrees. No, is that right? This humidity. It is currently 42 degrees down here. So I love applesauce on my pizza, so I'm gonna take a jar of applesauce up, and then my pizza sauce is up here. I'll take a jar of this. What else do I need? I do have beans. I could have put beans on my Chipotle bowls. I did not I forgot that I had some down here. Whenever I am canning beans, okay. I'm a rebel canner, I will say that. I water bath everything. I've never ever used a pressure canner. So if you are someone who's, you know, I know. When I talk about canning stuff, I will put all of the guidelines in and what the USDA says to do. I just, in my home, I've never worked with a pressure canner, and pressure canners scare me to death. So my sister has one and uses one and loves it. So it is on my list of things to purchase this year. I want to pressure can stuff just because I think it does take less time to do that. So, but when I can beans, green beans, any beans, I bring them to a boil and boil them for 3 hours. And when I'm doing my green beans in the summer months, I just can whatever is coming in. And so to fill in when I have empty spots in my water bath canners, I do dry beans. I always have kidney beans and black beans on hand, so I will fill a couple jars of whatever I have that's close by and throw that in with the green beans, and then everything gets water bath canned for 3 hours. So I must have done more than I thought I did because I have beans down here. So anyway, what else do I need for dinner tonight? Canned some mushrooms a few years ago, so I'm going to take these upstairs. What else is going to go good on pizza? Ooh, I bet some of these, let's see if I can hold all of this. I bet some of these pickled peppers would be good on there. Okay, I don't want to drop anything. What? I need to get something to carry all this stuff up. Right. It doesn't matter how much experience you have in life. If you forget to add an ingredient, your things aren't going to turn out. I forgot to add yeast to my bread dough. And I'm like checking on my bread dough. It's not rising. It feels really stiff. I forgot to add the yeast. So I'm dissolving the yeast. I dissolved the yeast in water. And I'm just going to slowly add it here because we can't have bread without yeast in it. My pizza dough is up and ready to go into the oven. So I'm going to get the burger going and some of the veggies chopped. He's upstairs giving the kids their baths, making sure that they're ready for bed. We're having a very late dinner. It's a Saturday night, so we're all okay with that. My sister-in-law and her 2 daughters are coming over to join us, and my brother Mike. Anyway, I'm gonna get the burger fried and chop some of the veggies and get ready to get the dough into the oven. I'm gonna get the oven heated as well because I like to make my pizzas pretty hot. I'll make some sort of an assembly line on the island, and then we'll put everything together over there. Little projects going on right now. It's kind of driving me crazy. This is about about 2 cups. If I'm too shy, I will add some applesauce. All right, while the camera was off, I gathered all my things together that I needed to assemble these pizzas. I have, I think I have 4 round pizza stones that are in the oven right now, and I want those hot. And then I'll put the dough onto the hot stones, and then we'll top everything from there. What, buddy? My bread dough is finally rising. I'm gonna put this out before I start the pizza, but here I have everything out. I have got my cheese, pepperonis, peppers, pizza sauce that I made, mushrooms that we canned. These are peppers that I preserved from my garden last year. They're here. I thawed them in the microwave for a moment. And then I'm going to, and the bread dough. It's ready to go. Then we'll put the stones over here and assemble everything from this spot. All right, I have my dough, the meat and the onions, the sauces. Got everything ready to go. Let's make pizza. What do you think, Zuri?
I'm adding extra.
Extra.
It's gonna be so good.
There was a great divide between the pizza sides. North and South Korea. Huh? My pizza man. Mike's here.
What? What do you
Alright, we already have 2 pizzas, and just put it on the top shelf, and then we'll rotate. We'll rotate down on the bottom once we're done. So
so glad to see you.
there we go. Were you worried? Mike just saw 1 pizza and he thought, no way.
I said this isn't gonna be enough.
He's
G
chasing
is
my
eating-
ugali.
Pre-game.
G is eating stew and ugali.
Don't show it. Don't show it.
Are you embarrassed to show your ugali?
Look, Mike is starving. Stop. I
Yeah.
didn't invite him to
I
my
did. I invited
to
him.
my and
Next
then
time, bring
he has
steaks.
said-
It is my belief that the best thing to eat with pizza is applesauce. Right, Zuri?
Yeah. Note to self, it is.
Delicious. Everybody else here agrees.
Stella is such an Amish baby too because she eats.
Yanni, what do you have on your pizza?
I don't know.
Applesauce.
Applesauce.
Tonight too.
Tomato sauce.
Look at that cheese, how melty it is. And then you see we got the pepperoni, see how they're crisp and they kind of like curl up a little bit. And then the crust, like, let's talk about the crust a minute. You see how the crust is, it's just black and it's starting to brown and right before it starts crisping. Just when you take it out and it's perfect.
Ooh, hey.
Thanks for the review.
What I was saying, yeah, the first time I had pizza was our first day in Nairobi.
Yes.
I had not tried pizza. Pizza's not my,
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
We went to a pizza shop in Nairobi.
yeah, pizza's not my go-to food.
Yeah.
And even to date, like, I ran away from pizza.
Omri.
But when you make it home, like, it's something you wanna
It tastes so different. A homemade pizza does.
absolutely than a gas station pizza. And a truck driver, you don't want to eat a lot of pizza because your tummy turns into a pizza.
Not a pizza, a tank.
Yeah.
5-gallon tank.
It becomes a tank. So, and you don't know where they're coming from. So when a home pizza is made home, it gets
It's
enjoyable.
good.
Yeah. Thank you.
Mike, out of 5 stars, how many would you give these?
2.
The more stars, the better.
I would give it a 3.5. Here's why.
Why?
We're missing some sauce. Sauce,
Do you want marinara sauce? I've got some in the basement.
I think that's the only weak spot in this pizza.
You want more
When
sauce?
we talk about cheese, we talk about the toppings. It's got a really good blend of flavors going on. And the cheese, you can never have too much cheese on pizza. You can never have too much. This has got so much cheese on it, and I love it. I would give it, you know what? I'm going to give it 4 stars. I'm going to give it 4 stars. That's what I'm going to do.
Hallelujah.
4.5 if we had the sauce. That's our weak spot.
That's right near. All right, Omri, tell us about the pizza.
It's really good. I only get a 100 stars.
100 stars! Ay, high five. That's right.
I just love
100 stars from Omri.
More cheese.